Hello everyone and welcome to another video from Forza Horizon 4. In this particular video I'll be looking closer at the rivals, which is just one of the options that you have when you visit an event location. So when you open the event, you'll see a menu option that says rivals. When you choose that, you start to compete against other players' times. And you'll notice in the first part of it, it's pretty easy. It's like a very high bar set, so it's going to be almost a guarantee that you are able to win. But as you continue to beat the time, it gets lower and lower and lower, and finally, after a few races, it turns into a challenge. But as I said, it takes a couple of times, and what happens? You're having fun at the same time, and you're also challenging yourself. So, but you need a little bit of patience, because when I first started, I was a little bit amazed about the time that it took for the first mission. It said like it will say the same thing to you. And you might get confused if you're not a little bit persistent. The initial time is like 18 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, which isn't a very difficult time to beat. But the second and third and fourth time that you repeat, the time, as I said, gets smaller and it gets to be a bit more challenging. So what do I think about the rivals overall? I think they're a fun addition to the game. I mean, you have so many things going already, and then you're looking at just the rivalry, which is like there are some things in the rivalry missions that you have to know about, like rewinding and collisions and things like that. They are all monitored, so if you collide during the rival mission, you will get like a notification that says that the race time is flagged, and you can't just collide and just accelerate all the way. You know, you have to stay on the road without colliding, because if you don't, then what happens? You will get flagged each time, and finally you will get a penalty. And there's still checkpoints you have to go through, so you can't just accelerate and use shortcuts. Instead, you need to worry about how you drive and make sure that you use the right path. So know how to drive well before you start doing the rival missions, or you'll get into trouble. What else? I think that it's one of the funnier things in Forza 4, that compared to other events, like just playing the solo event in Forza, it's still funny, but since you're competing with other players, it's more fun this way. If you were, I mean, my recommendation is to play both. You should play both solo and rivals, because solo you basically learning the track when you're playing solo, and when you go at it in rivals, you start to compete with other players. It's still not the same thing, because it's not a live or online competition. It's just the time registered. So whatever time the other player finished the level in, that's the time that you're beating. So yeah, I mean, it gives you a little bit of an edge, because you don't have the stress that you have when you're playing an online player, because you're both playing at the same time, and that's more stressing. I mean, it's more stressful and more complicated. Trust me, I played online and I know. So this way it's easier. But if you really want to get engaged and involved, then of course online is the way to go. But you need more practice, and you need you need to have your game ready. You have to be completely ready to beat the other players, because it's a one-time thing. You can't sit there and retry over and over again. Either you win or you lose. So that's the biggest difference. And they're pretty tough in the online games. Most players are serious. They're part of a club. They have vehicles that, you have to have a maxed out vehicle depending on which series you play in. If you play in the S1, S2, S3, etc., all the vehicles have different limits. So make sure to check what limit is set for the particular series that you're playing in. When you choose your car, it says so explicitly. Choose a vehicle that is up to this certain limit. If it's an S1 series, I think the limit is like 900, which is a strange performance number or indicator that describes how well your car performs. And all of this information is available when you in your garage. So, or if you're buying a car, it says so explicitly. Like, this car belongs to 900 or 700 or 850 or whatever. And maybe if you play yeah, that sort of concludes the end of this tutorial, or the end of this video, and I hope I can keep making videos for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you like my channel, and keep subscribing, and there will be more videos for you. So see you later.